100% biologically, genetically, and self-consciously, whatever. So I see myself as a woman. I never want to be a man, and I can't be a man, or will not be a man. The fact is, among the whole societies, we know that woman is not underrated, but we get more rights back as a human. But we still knowing that there's discrimination or a lot of things against certain gender.
Okay.
Right? For example, a married woman would have less opportunity to get the same position as a married man in the career, because marriage can be a burden for a woman, but it can be a prize for a man in their social recognition in the career. There's only one examples, right? And now, and if you look at the all countries, and woman is less paid than man for the same position. It's the truth, it's a fact, and that's what he said. This truth and a fact, and that's why people and the societies wants to promote women rights to equal standard with the man, based on a truth that woman is a category, man is another category. We're helping one category to catch up with another category. We are moving towards it. But once you are trying to, let's see, vaguely move the boundary between the category, you would have to know that the right that somebody already had, and they want added up more. That's what he's doing, because when you're trying to squeeze in another category, that means you as a supreme category wants to get something from that. And we have to fight. Me personally, for example, I'm not fighting for women's right. I want to get equal right for myself as my peer, as my male peers. But when someone came to me and said, I'm a man, and he has been living so peacefully in his whole life, and he suddenly said, just because I think I'm a woman, and I'm a woman, and I want to go to the women's bathroom, I want to go into women's locker room, I want to have a maternity leave.
Yeah.
It's just so not correct, because how could you have it? Why should you have it? Just what he said, because those people are they're saying that we are giving more like perks towards women than a man, because woman has generally long maternity leave than a man. Of course, this maternity leave is based on the fact that they have to have a biological baby, right? But the fact is, what if we granted in the law that, there's some countries doing, so women could have a 1 or 2 days period holiday.
Okay.
During the period, some countries are going in this way. They're going in that direction. Right? They're going in that direction. Maybe one day it's gonna happen. Maybe one day, China or maybe Germany or maybe Romania, they would have, period leave for women.
Mm.
But what if this? And in law you have to written, right?
Yeah.
This holiday applies to a certain group of people. How would you define that? Would you guarantee to a woman who does not have period, like they told, who does not have period? Or would you actually want to grant it to a man who actually had a period, but they said, I don't want to have the right as a woman because I want to recognize men? Because they're potentially trying to get the right which they could not have, or which they should not have. Because they want to have the both. You see, a man wants to be a woman, and at the same time they want to get the right as a woman. That does not apply to their situation. The reason why women might have in the future get a period leave, because during the period they feel very horrible, and maybe they are not really capable to work. Even they go to work, they are not really working efficient, because the whole body is just not so right.
Yeah.
Temper is not right, emotion not right, physically is in a horrible situation. But a transgender woman won't have this problem because they don't have period, right?
Yeah.
But they want to have this holiday because they claim this is right of a woman.
Yeah.
See, this is the point.
I mean, honestly, if women, it's written into law that women have paid leave when they have period, I'll be like seriously considering, be like, you know what?
You know what?
I'm a transgender woman.
Yeah, because I want.
I'm a woman now. Because who doesn't want 3 days?
3 days, exactly. Because that is they are squeezing a certain right.
Yeah.
And then you are written the law that saying, okay, only the people who actually had a period would have the period holidays. Would that be considered a defense to the transgender man? Because they actually also have period, but they don't want to be woman. They want to be man.
Yeah.
So by guarantee that holiday to them would be insult. Because apparently, who has period? A woman. Biologically speaking. I think J.K. Rowling said something on the period thing. And has got a huge controversial in the societies. And that's what J.K. Rowling has been bullied on the internet, because she said there is a term for people who have period. It's called woman, and a lot of people get bloated. No, men also have period. Not all women have period, and this and that. I was like, wait a here.
When men pee blood from their urethra, I'll believe it, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's another organ that generated this whole thing. So
yeah,
you cannot
so
really
I'm like,
pee that out.
We don't have that.
You don't have the facility.
Yeah, we don't have that.
If you pee blood, that
we don't
means
have that
some organs are wrong.
Yeah.
You need to see the doctor.
You need to.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
People are trying to get a right they should not have, and the attachment, etc. That's the fundamental thing. That's the reason we have to distinguish woman and man, because some rights are not shared together.
Yeah.
They should be segregated.
Because at the end of the day, men and women are different.
It's different.
We're not
we
the
are
same.
just different.
We're not the same.
We are in a lot of ways different. We might be not in different intelligence.
Yeah.
But we might in different.
Physically,
we are different.
Mentally, it depends.
Mentally, it depends. But I'm pretty sure that women would share more. Majority of women will share more intensity over the same thing when men shared. So there is a fundamental thing. It's not something that you can just say, yeah, we're the same. No, we're not the same. We're same in some way or different in other ways. But as long as we're different, we're not the same.
Yeah.
Same thing. As long as you're not 100% woman, you're not a woman or a man or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what Walsh has to say.